during your inquiry, the representative of PCSO failed to give a proper accounting of their authority regarding the operations of STL. You observe, and you have shown this particular document. If I am right, this document, that document. And the representative said that it is not theirs. So does it follow that such document, if not sanctioned by PCSO, is the document used by wetting operations in Sorsogon?
Oh, we can only guess. But, di ba, lahat interong kwan, precedents, before antecedents, that in fact, jueteng goes hand in hand with STL.
Okay.
And this one, I think, is a clear proof that jueteng is, again, this is a proof that jueteng is in fact working
Side
by side with STL.
Yes,
That's the point. Now, of course, they have valid grounds. PCSO would say legally, this is not theirs, this is not their form, this is not their form. So easy to say that. But my point is, as the regulating body of the STL operations here in Sorsogon, wouldn't do them any harm if they investigate. Anyway, they have their personnel. They can always ask for police escorts or whatever. They can complain to the police. As the operator, as the franchise owner of the STL operations in the entire Philippines, not only Sorsogon, they are, I think, mandated to do what is proper for STL, so that the proper revenues, proper income are determined transparently.
That's good. Sir, after the committee hearing, what would you recommend to make STL transparent in its operations so that the city coffers will not really bleed, in as much as we believe, as you believe, that there are millions and millions of accountable pesos which should have been given to the city treasury. Yet, as far as I remember, for the year 2012, the income remitted to the city runs only more than 3 million pesos. They have 3 draws in a day. And for a month, they will be remitting the paltry sum of 200,000 something.
Right.
What do you think?
It runs from 200 to 250,000.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's clear. First, we would like to determine if they are really reporting the real income. Right? Now, they're saying that they give some forms, some financial accounting to the PCSO. Now, how would we determine the accuracy of the reports being given by them to the PCSO? I would suggest that it be audited. The past years of operations should be audited properly. There are some auditing procedures that we should follow. In a government, this is a private entity, so there are guidelines in the proper audit of these things. So I think we suggest. And then number 2, if ever we will be able to invite the officers of Oceana Sur, maybe I would suggest the committee that before he talks in the rostrum, he should be made to
Swear
some sort of under oath. Under oath that he was saying nothing, the whole and nothing but the truth in the committee proceedings, in the committee hearings. That under the pain of perjury, the officers of the gaming corporation can be reminded of perjurious charges that can be filed against them by anybody outside, even outside of this body.
Okay. Sir, would you recommend that a representative coming from the city treasurer should be on hand to monitor the operations, particularly the amount involved daily
That
for purposes of
that is just too impractical for me. I am in agreement to that kind of arrangement, but I don't know if we have the personnel to do that, to monitor the daily operations of the STL. I just it's too impractical. What we would be really relying on should be the documents, proper auditing procedures, proper reporting, proper attestations as to the accuracy of the figures.
Mhm.
That's why we have the PCSO. Kung lahat na lang babantayan naman natin, para namang, ang sabi ko nga, the less the government intervenes in a business, the better for the business. Yan
But if
palagi
the
ang
business,
sinasabi ko.
but if the business is now in the limelight because of certain
Yes.
anomalies, would
All
you
right.
recommend such
We
measures?
follow certain rules. For example, auditing rules. We have to ask them were the proper auditing rules followed, were the proper accounting rules followed, the procedures followed in reporting of the income. Because these are standard forms. Now, when you report your income to the BIR, there's a portion there which the accountant certifies to the
Correctness.
correctness of the statement. Now, we have to get that. Now, we always presume a regularity
Mhm.
in an act of an individual, unless of course there is overwhelming evidence na may mga kalokohan. No? So we just rely. Huwag naman siguro, that's too much naman na magbabantay pa yung treasurer's office. I don't think they have the capability or the personnel to
Okay,
do it.
okay.
We just rely on the rules, on the accounting procedures, on the auditing rules, on the proper reporting.
And it
When we
must
see
be,
it,
and it must be consonant with the submitted reports at PCSO,
yes.
the BIR, and
Yes,
other
yes.
governing
Oo.
regulatory
Kasi
agencies,
dapat hindi mag-iba-iba yan
charged for
eh.
taxation
Oo, hindi naman
purposes.
yung mag-iba-iba yan dapat eh.
Mm.
That must be uniform.
And how about that? How about that sentiment that the shares of the barangays is not being remitted by the local government unit, or we say the city government failed to remit the shares of the barangay, which a while ago was stated
Yes,
by
yes.
what would you say?
Tama ang sentiment ni Kagawad Lagpo.
Mhm.
Although we have to look into that. Kasi wala pang precedent na nakapagbigay talaga ang city to the barangays. But come to think of it, the barangays have the right.
Mhm.
The barangays, I think, have the right to demand some form of allotment to
Mhm.
their barangays. Because kung iisipin, talaga namang nanggaling sa kanila. Yung collection, mostly come from the barrios.
Yeah.
You know? So, they're calling me to a meeting.
Okay, that's all. That's all, sir.
Magkita
Thank you so
tayo
much.
mamaya.
Okay.
Can you wait for a while?